to see it, unfortunately.
Well, I heard that in some parts you couldn't see it with a naked eye, but if you change the exposure on the phone, that's when you got the good picture.
Yeah, the exposure and the ISO, the aperture settings, I think that got the camera at the right angle and the right settings to see some of those pink colors, the illumination of the purple colors. Really cool. I mean, it's been about 20 years since we've seen a solar storm that strong and for states that far south. Really cool.
I mean, Northern Lights in San Antonio, you didn't know that could ever happen.
Well, I was going to say, for some people, it's a bucket list. It's on their bucket list to see the Northern Lights, and you can't see them until you're in Alaska or the Dakotas or Canada. So it's really cool to see that this time of year. So really cool.
Thanks for sending your pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, tonight's forecast. It is going to be cloudy for Mother's Day plans and a little hazy. This evening, it will be warm too. 80s on the map. You can see 7 o'clock, 85 degrees. By 10 p.m., 76. So it will cool down eventually, but overnight we stay pretty tropical and very humid, and even some patchy fog forming into early Monday morning. We'll show you the timing on that in just a moment. But first, year-to-date rainfall. How is 2024 doing? Pretty well, actually. Almost 12 inches of rainfall so far at the airport. That's a couple inches above normal for this time of year in May and even into early June. Now, to put in perspective, back in 2022, that was one of the driest years on record here in the city. That entire year produced 11.5 inches of rain. We're at 11.7, so we've already surpassed the entire year of 2022. So good news there in the rainfall gauge here in San Antonio. Okay, radar and satellite showing pretty active radar activity. You can see some rainfall for parts of north and northeast Texas. We're watching northern Mexico for a little bit of rain and a few thunderstorms along the border. Some of that will cross over into Del Rio, maybe Eagle Pass by tomorrow. Otherwise, pretty quiet weather in San Antonio and maybe a sprinkle at best. You can see some flood warnings along I-35 and a couple of isolated storms and even some flood warnings north of Houston between Conroe and southeast Texas. Here in San Antonio, it is cloudy, temperature at 87. It feels like 94. When you factor in that dew point of 73, it is humid outside. Almost summer-like humidity, and temperatures are even warmer south. Sinton at 90 at Calaveras Lake, 91 at Castroville, 83 at Bandera, middle 90s for Pearsall and Cotulla. I mean, it is cooking in South Texas right now, and all because of that southeast wind pouring in more moisture. Speaking of, humidity in check for tomorrow, which is why we'll see some patchy to dense fog early Monday morning. Something to keep in mind for the Monday morning commute as high temperatures max out near 91 tomorrow. A little bit of morning drizzle. Morning showers are certainly possible. Better chance at thunderstorms late in the afternoon and in the evening hours. Matter of fact, on Monday evening, a slight risk at some of these storms going severe. Here's the hour by hour. Tonight, 8 p.m. into early Monday morning, cloudy skies. Very quickly into Monday afternoon, a little bit of scattered activity, some sunshine through the 4 o'clock hour, and then by 5 p.m., a couple of isolated storms that could go severe and produce some isolated hail and some strong gusty winds. We'll have to watch the radar very closely tomorrow evening. 7-day forecast, 91 tomorrow, lower 90s through Wednesday. Summer-like heat through at least the middle of this week. A brief cool down on Thursday, near average on the high temperatures by Thursday and Friday, but back up the roller coaster Saturday and Sunday. 90s by this time next weekend, and almost a daily rain chance Thursday, Friday, and even into next week. Alicia.